tonight for an intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now Watson, and he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Looking in the air here. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On the run, it's Watson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. They can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Fields this clean at the 30. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Throw to begin this drive. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Running here with Watson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. This is Watson. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. Makes a cut left. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Dumped off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Finds the in route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Second down now, 7 to go. Sticking to the air here. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
60 by 6. Go, check.
Watson gets it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
19 Charger.
Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
And it's third down. 3rd and 12.
Air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
He has it at the 33. The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
46-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing from the gun here. Hits him on the in route. And the tackle's made just beyond. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Cut 19. Ready?
To throw here on first down. All the left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Get up. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. Makes the grab in bounds offside. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense is set. First and 10.
Set. Cougar 19. Go.
From the red zone on first. Brought in. Across the line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Second. Bronco leading.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Dropping back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT.
The
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
60
25-yard line.
Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Right up the gut. They'll cobble together a yard there. That was Jack Kaiser who got there for the tackle.
That's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from everybody. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He's going to throw this one. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, You can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up fourth and long. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again on second. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Sideline. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Here's the handoff. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Very thankful that INT was dropped as they come to the line here, 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Dumps it off to his running back. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
First down from the 42. Here's a throw. Setting up the running back screen. And they bring him down around the 34. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Throwing it again here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jack Kaiser. possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd down now. They need 7. They're throwing it. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Cowboy 80. Domino 18. 60 Bearcat. 60 Bearcat.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock. But don't come away with any points just yet.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Mustang 19. Chap 60. Chap 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Caleb Ransall. Well, what better way to follow up 1 interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just 1 play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Moody knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
79 Broncos.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play. You know, kid, the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The Jaguars into punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Go!
Well, come out throwing. Hits his running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A throw here on 1st. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to try and throw it here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, kid, training camp. Because that's middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
60 by 6.
Pass play now. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. It is caught left side. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll run for this, and his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
First and 10 from the 32. Throwing from the gun here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Setting up to throw. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job. I just showed you I could do yours.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal.
19.
I'll throw it. Looking for an open man. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Street.
Here's the give, straight up the middle. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be fourth and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be.
Defensive coordinator job number one is
stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
The offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on fourth and goal.
60 Bison.
They'll throw for it. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. Pushing it up past the 30. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Jaguars have the football, and they're going to be up a couple of scores as we start our 4th quarter. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go. 19, 18. Check up.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Taking a chance at the end zone. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars make it a 24-point ball game.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He gets the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. He's going to throw it. Brought in right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So second down and a tougher 8 to go now following that delay of game. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays, both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Desperation time here on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Here's 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And you shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Jaguars continue piling it on here in the 4th. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again.
38, Raiders 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboys!
Dive play straight ahead. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Working quickly here.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Raiders hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 19, right here.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Sticking to the air here. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Las Vegas first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on first down. And this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Fourth down, pass coming. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A pickup of 17. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Las Vegas first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
In the red zone now. Oh, there's another one to Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
At the 1-yard line.
Here he goes, one final shot. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive.